What's up, guys? I had to do this video for you real quick. Just a little tip, strategy, method to having local people start to bring product to me. It's something that I started implementing a while back, a few months ago, and it's been working. So I wanted to share that with you. So here's the pickup I just did. Like, how awesome is this? Yep, my camera is reversing that image, I believe. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I'm not editing this video, by the way. You guys get raw, uncut. Even the dust. Like, this thing is from 1993, sealed Power Rangers board game. It's not a huge flip. I paid 10 bucks for it. It's worth about $45 to $50 right now. It's current condition. The box is caved in a little bit. I think it's probably worth closer to 40. At the end of the day, it's not about this specific product that I bought. And here's the strategy I've been using. When I meet up with people like that sell this kind of stuff, I always let them know I am open for buying more product. Do you ever find more stuff like this? Two scenarios, three scenarios really. One, they're gonna say, nope, it was just something I wanted to get rid of. I don't have anything else. I typically don't find stuff like this. Cool, thanks for the deal, move on. Scenario number two is, yes, I actually have more of this stuff currently, and I'll send you photos when I get home. Great. Scenario number three is, I don't have any more of this, but I actually go out and I find stuff at thrift stores and garage sales all the time. It's about the connection. It's about the partnership that you can make with some of these people. They essentially become your sourcers as part of your team is what's happened with us in many, many cases. So when I picked this up from this guy, he straight up let me know. He's like, yeah, I know that they're worth more money on eBay. I know that I can sell them online. I have no desire to ship this. I have no desire to do the photos and the listings. And I said, hello, we are full-time equipped for it. I will happily buy any inventory in this world, in the collector's field, old retro video games, sealed old board games like this. I'm all for it. So he said he's going to start keeping an eye out and start sending over photos as he buys stuff. And he straight up said too, he told me, he's like, if I find it for $1 at a garage sale and I sell it to you for 10 and you can sell it for 50, it's a win-win for us both. And I said, amen, shook hands, let's do business. So that's my tip. That's my strategy, is I want you guys to understand that it's not about scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and hopefully finding one product, one deal. It's when you find the product, when you find the deal, it's about the person that's selling it. Ask them and just be, I'm not saying you have to tell them you are reselling it right up front, but just ask them, do you have more products like this? So for example, if you are into electronics and you buy a camera lens off somebody, they might have more camera equipment that you don't even know about. And little side tip, when you are scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and you click on a product you are interested in, you can click on their profile image and it will bring you to their e-commerce profile basically, so you can see the other things they have listed. So that's the main strategy, is always make connections with these Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, OfferUp. These sellers, you make those connections because they can bring inventory to you. And that is how you streamline and scale this business with minimal effort. You can go out and hustle garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores all day long, but if you have people bringing product to you, you are going to scale so much quicker because you're saving so much time by having that product brought to you versus you going out and hunting it down. So that's on the buying side. Let's flip it around real quick, because you can do the same thing as a seller yourself. If you are selling something on Facebook Marketplace and the customer comes and buys it from you, ask them, are you interested in more product like this? Sometimes they'll say, yes, I'm actually open for buying more stuff. And so you then start to build your own customer list, your own buyers list, and you can assign a name to a category from there. So we, with our local warehouse sale we do once a month here, we've built that to a point where I've got somebody that will buy any type of Legos that I find. I've got somebody that will buy anything Snoopy related. I happened to stumble upon a listing on Facebook Marketplace for Snoopy collectibles, old school Snoopy stuff all the way back to like 1957. It was super old stuff. So I bought out this collection and I happened to throw some of it into the warehouse sale, and I had one lady show up and she bought all of it. And I said, are you interested in more stuff like this? She said, absolutely. She bought the stuff I had upstairs in bins, and then anything that I find when I'm out in the field now, I can remember, oh, that's a Snoopy item. here's my cost. I know what she likes to pay for this stuff, and I can arbitrage it that way. So you as a seller, you can also build this local buyers list where you are constantly sourcing for those people. Essentially, you're always keeping an eye out for stuff that maybe you would not source normally, but you remember their name attached to whatever category that they're looking for. So that's my main strategy, my tip of the day. I want to keep this video short, sweet, to the point. Very minimal editing, just raw content for you guys. This is an actual strategy I use. And I'm pumped about this. This is just a sweet board game for anyone that's a 90s kid. I'm hyped just to be able to display this up on my collector's wall while it's listed, and hopefully I can sell it for 50 bucks. That's cool, but even better, because I asked the questions. Do you have more inventory like this? How often do you find stuff like this? Do you have other stuff in, maybe it's not board games, but do you ever find old video games, stuff like that? I'm interested, I'm always buying. Having those questions and asking those are what are going to separate you apart versus just making a one-time purchase, versus having somebody that will message you, hey, just letting you know I found this and this. Here's my asking price, are you interested? When you have people coming to you, you will scale so much more with very minimal extra effort. That's where business gets fun. Aside from that, I'm curious too, this is one of 1,000 different tips as far as different strategies like this. I'm curious what some of your tips are, so comment in the video below. What are some of your tips and strategies when it comes to dealing with Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, kind of the local pickup game? And on the flip side too, this is not just a tip for Facebook Marketplace buying. You can also use the same thing with retail arbitrage. A lot of you are hustling Walmarts and Targets and retail stores to flip onto Amazon, which is fine. You can hustle your way to 6 figures doing that, but if you want to scale, again, this whole video is about scaling with minimal effort. If you can start focusing on having the right conversations and building the relationships with the employees and the managers, you can. I'm not saying it happens with all of them. Some of them will not like you, and that's okay, but the ones that do, you can be the one that they text or call when they're putting new stuff on clearance before there's even clearance stickers on it, when they're getting fresh product in. Same thing if you're hustling thrift stores. Make friends with those owners and those employees, because when they get a fresh batch of stuff in the back room before it goes on the main floor, they can be giving you a call saying, hey, we just got this in. You might want to come down here and check it out before we put it out on the floor. Those connections are how you will scale with minimal effort. It's worked for us so far, and I get to find some cool stuff like this, make some friends along the way. And those friends can bring us inventory, which is even better. So again, I'm curious, what are some of your tips, your strategies? Drop them below. I'll see you later. Psst, real quick, if you haven't hit the like button already, why not? Did you enjoy the video? Real quick, the like button right there. Smash it. See you guys.